I'm looking to show the people and the boxing fraternity how good I really am. And what a better opponent to do it against than a man who's been calling for the fight for
5 years, probably.
300 years.
352 years. He finally gets his shot on the biggest stage against the biggest champion on the biggest night. I will not fail. I'm just going to show you how great I really am. I beat men like him 7 days a week and 62 times on a Sunday. And I'm going to prove that to you come April 23rd. He's no different to many of the other opponents that I've fought in my career. They're all dangerous. They've all got a puncher's chance. They all want to win, and they know that riches and glory await a victory. So I always put a lot of pressure on myself, and like I say, if I can't look like Muhammad Ali boxing this guy, then I'm in the wrong position and I'm not as good as I think I am. I will chop him to bits, not a problem. I will smash his face right in. You're going to see a boxing masterclass. You're going to see the difference in levels. You're going to see the Ferrari racing the Vauxhall Corsa in a race. And that's the difference. There's levels to this game. I'm not saying Dillian Whyte's not capable of winning a fight because he's won nearly 30 fights. But there's a gulfing difference in class here. You know, this man is a big old strong fella who can swing a big old hard punch in and knock a man's back out if he connects. But if I'm daft enough to get hit off him and knocked out, then I don't deserve to be world heavyweight champion, Frank. I'm going back on a little bit where you said it's unfortunate for him. No, he's getting the biggest payday of his life. I'm not very good at maths, but how many 250 grands can we fit in 8 million? Can anyone tell me that?
32.
32 times his biggest payday. So, unfortunate that. 32 times his biggest payday. He should be here today kissing my feet and washing my feet. Because I'm giving him 32 times his biggest payday that he'll ever get in his life. His only payday that he'll ever get in his life. So, I don't know about unfortunate. He's very lucky that he's in my era. He's very lucky to be receiving this amount of money. The man's only thing he's ever won is a British title, Frank.
Correct.
Only thing. And he's been banging on how we're all scared of him. But I've given him a new name anyway. He's called... Are you ready for it?
I'm waiting for this guy.
He's called Frillian White Knickers. Okay? It's not Dillian Whyte. It's Frillian White Knickers. Because he's as soft as what it says in the title. You know, he has definitely shown the white flag today. All this social media stuff, I'm not promoting the fight, I'm not getting involved in mind games. You know, before I was like, you know what, when I say stuff about Dillian Whyte, he always fires back and he gets upset and he causes a bit of a ruckus. Now it's like, say what you want about the guy, call him whatever you want, he's never even gonna, he's giving me that much more confidence, it's unbelievable. It's like, I call this guy pig to a bull's foot, he doesn't even reply. He's like, terrified. He goes on, he's definitely shown the white flag in my estimation of this fight. He's the way he's going on about it, oh, I don't want to go face to face with Tyson. Of course he don't. Because you see that fire in my eyes and you think I'm getting killed. I'm getting smashed to bits. And that's what it is. It's fear, it's terror. It's all of the above. And I don't blame him for not being here today, Frank. Because if he was here, I'd have probably stretched him at the press conference. So it's a good job he's not here, because I'd be getting remanded in a London jail cell somewhere. But yeah, the build-up of this fight, I think it'll be fantastic, because Tyson Fury versus his own shadow sells, for sure. And I will make sure that people are entertained. So if anyone wants to sing, dance off, come down here and we'll do it. I'm very confident. Very, very, very overconfident. People say, oh, he's a down-to-earth fella. I'm not a down-to-earth fella. I'm on top of the world fella. You know, it's like all or nothing type of a guy. If I'm training for a fight, then I believe I'm going to win it 1,000,000,000%. There's not even 1% doubt. So I'm not going to annihilate Dillian Whyte, just like there wasn't with Deontay Wilder and everybody else I fought in my career. Even when I've been a heavy underdog, I've never had the doubt of losing. Even when I went to Germany all those years ago and beat Klitschko, I never had the doubt that I was going to lose the fight. And that's my biggest asset, confidence. So at the latter end of my career, long in the tooth as I am, at nearly 34 years old, I would never let that go away from me. I have to be supremely confident in my own ability, which I am. And I believe that I can beat Dillian Whyte with one hand tied behind my back and 1 foot off the floor. That's how confident I am. Yeah, it's been an absolutely roller coaster of a ride. I've been across the Atlantic Ocean, in the exotic venues of MGM Grand, T-Mobile, Staples Center. And I just feel like the song Thin Lizzy, the boys are back in town. 4 years away, and I get to come back and showcase on the world's biggest stage at Wembley Stadium with 100,000 people there. I'm just putting it on so the fans can come. The people who travelled to Las Vegas, not everybody was able to come. For the people who stayed up till 5 in the morning to see those fights on BT Sport, yeah. So now they can come and they can enjoy an event on home soil and be a part of history. And people will be talking about this event saying, where were you when this happened? In a few years to come, people will be sitting back and thinking, where were you on that night of 23rd of April 2022 when Tyson Fury smashed this fella to pieces in front of the home fans in the UK. And I believe the biggest British heavyweight fight probably since Lewis Bruno, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
There hasn't been a bigger one since. An all-British showdown for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Fantastic event, and I know Dillian Whyte's going to come in prepared, and he's going to come in rugged and rough and game and aggressive, and he's got a big left hook, a big right hand, and who knows, it could be me chinned on night. But I think that both fighters are going for the knockout in this fight, and I just think when I land the Lancaster bomber on his jaw, it's going to be over. That could be in round 1, and it could be in round 6. I don't see it going past them, Frank.
No,
but I'm looking to put on an excellent night showcase of knockout boxing for the UK fans, and then sing a load of songs afterwards and have a good time. Party on down and the big smoke. I'm not concerned because this is the Tyson Fury Roadshow, and the next stop is London, United Kingdom. It's never about the opponent. Like, whether it's his face on there or somebody else's, it's really important. It's ugly anyway, it doesn't really matter. Take him down, we should take him down, Frank. This is about this man over here and celebrating his legacy and his boxing career and celebrating it on the biggest stage that the world can get, really. And it doesn't matter if it's Dillian Whyte, doesn't matter if it's Joe Joyce, Derek Chisora, Anthony Joshua, Usyk, it doesn't really matter. Wherever it will stop next, it's always going to be the Tyson Fury Roadshow. And like I said when I was fighting Klitschko, there's only been one man on these shores ever, and he goes by the name of Tyson Fury. I'm the only man on these shores. The only man who can deliver, pull it out every single time when the pressure's on. And even when I'm put down twice in the 4th round, I will get back up and knock a motherfucker out. Because that's what I do. My personal message to Dillian Whyte today is this. I will win this fight for England and for St. George on St. George's Day. There we go.